Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with Series 18 of 30 Days of Sketches of Christy's Beautiful Life, Day 9. Mix It Up Monday, as well as 52 Weeks of 52 Favorite Photos, YouTube Pop. And for the sketch for 30 Days of Sketches, we have this lovely sketch, and we are using that for Mix It Up Monday as well. It is by Johanna Goulding. And I have two pictures from field day with my grandson and my principal and assistant principal. I have some papers and embellishments from Vicki Boutin's Discover and Create. I have a title kind of picked out, some embellishments kind of in my head that I'm thinking I want to use, and some mixed media, some ink pads, and some ink I want to splatter. And then, so I have my papers, my embellishments, my ink, my pictures, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I'm not going to call it cheating. My initial plan was to do some mixed media on different pieces of paper, cut them, and then weave them. But one, I am finishing out the school year. Two, I am working on finding somewhere to move, pack, move, clean, all that. I have not been feeling well for the last 3 or 4 days. And so, it's just a lot. So I had suggested to a friend that they use this paper or something like this if they didn't want to do the weaving. And then I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to do that too. And so that's what I did. In the future, maybe the idea I had for this, I will use because I think it'll be really cool, but that's going to come later when I'm not in the middle of all the crazy. So I have 3 colors, well, 4 altogether, but I started with Stormy Sky, and then I just used that by smushing it in, and then I got Speckled Egg. I smushed that in, but I sprayed it with some water to loosen it up a little. And then I take Wild Honey, and I'm going to add that in, just kind of like smushing it on the ink pad and then smushing it down on the paper. I don't always do that because sometimes you'll get like fingerprints, but I don't really care. I just wanted some like color in some places. So I put that around, and it's more of an orangey yellow. And then I take mustard seed and splatter it. Now these are 4 of the colors that she, meaning Vicki Boutin, has put on a list that go best with this collection. So I'm just taking her word for it, and I agree, but I'm just saying that's why I use those colors. So I get those in 3 places, which are going to be like 3 of the areas where the pictures are going to go. So here I've got the pictures. I've matted them from the 6x8 paper pad. I did one with an orangey yellow background, one with a blue, because those are the colors I'm kind of leaning into. And then just a pop of pink, but mostly orange, blue, and yellow. And then I'm going to tuck like these green leaves in here. And the funny thing is, originally I wanted to bring in the leaves because I was using the word outdoors from the chipboard, and it was like a green color, but not even like the color of the leaves. It's an odd green color. So when I found the word outdoors on this puffy stickers, I just chose to use that, and then the word photos is in the pink chipboard. So I get the leaves tucked in, and then I'm going to just start building around there. So I am using these pictures because for me, 52 weeks, 52 photos, I have tried to, and I've had to kind of blur the lines a little, but for the most part, I've stuck to this. I did a picture of the first week of January, the second week of January, the third week of January. Like that's how I've been scrapbooking the 52 weeks. And so I have the dates kind of lined up. And so this is the very first day, I think, of the next week that I needed to do. So this layout, or these pictures are only like 4 days away from the one I did last, and I try and do them kind of a week apart. But I've got them like the dates laid out for myself, and it does not have to be that serious. I know a lot of people are using older pictures. Like I think the gist was really just to do everyday kind of photos and not like the big things. And so AJ typically probably would not be participating in field day at an elementary school, but he is very close by in his daycare. And so I just walked over and kidnapped him from his teacher. And I said I'd probably bring him back, but I didn't. Well, I went back, but just to get his stuff. It's fine. So my grandson adores my principal and assistant principal and quite a few other people in my building, but he is definitely partial to them. And they love snuggling on babies. And AJ is a good snuggler, so as you can tell. But my principal, who is the one on the right, had the same kind of glasses as him. So she's like, take our picture. We look like twins. And so, of course, I had to take a picture of them and my assistant principal. And so he just adores them. And actually, when my principal gave him back to me a little later, he cried at me and she took him back. I was like, are you kidding me? So that was kind of painful. But like he just hung out in the principal's office for a while that day. So I guess it's kind of early to start in the principal's office. But I think he's like the teacher's pet kind of thing and not in trouble. So anyway, I do the clusters on the right and the left. I did put this little good day up here at the top and then the little like moth because it's not on the sketch like that. But I'm just kind of trying to add a little something up in that corner. And then I put my title down here in the bottom, says Photos Outdoors. And then I have this little thing on here that says Field Notes and like today's activities, pieces of life, having fun, good days ahead, you did it, living your best life. And then this little sticker I put exactly in the middle because I needed to make sure it was like even in the middle that says I like you, because I would hate for them to see this layout and go, oh, that's a little bit more on my picture. He likes me more. Because these two little stinkers would absolutely say that because they're like sisters. But that is how I decided to use the weave. I hope that you will go check out everybody who hopping along with 30 Days of Sketches using Johanna's sketch. I'm excited to see people doing the weave pattern or seeing how they manipulate that and if they pick a paper like this. Also, please go check out the people who are hopping along and creating with Mix It Up Monday. I can't wait to see how other people use their mixed media. And then 52 weeks, 52 photos, and how people are documenting the everyday. I'm enjoying doing that. I'm really pretty good about documenting the everyday, even before my grandson. But it's exciting to just kind of put those out there. But and then, of course, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. And I just want you to know that I appreciate you for hanging out with me, spending time with me. I'm about to cough. I am so sorry. But anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, spending your precious time with me. I hope you'll come back and visit me again. I'd love it if you'd subscribe if you haven't already. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.